we have a shadow president in Susan Rice, and no one is paying attention.
And so breaking news, Israel ground troops hitting back in the Gaza Strip right now. We have former National Security Advisor KT McFarland joining us now. You've looked at this region here. What do you think about these actions that are happening right now?
Well, I think it's so predictable and it was so preventable. Donald Trump left the Middle East at peace. The Israelis and the Arabs were at peace. The Palestinians were squeezed because they weren't getting the support from Iran, because Iran had been sanctioned and Iran was broke. So what does Biden come in and do? They hate Donald Trump so much that even the things that Donald Trump was doing that were successful, they had to reverse. So what did they do? They support Iran. They tell the Palestinians, you have a just cause. They separate themselves from Israel. So now the predictable has happened. Iran has sent missiles to the Palestinians, and the Palestinians are firing the missiles into Israel. And now Israel's going to have to send ground troops into Gaza to stop the missiles coming into Israel. And so we're going to have, this is going to get worse. This is going to escalate into a real intifada. Israel will ultimately win. But the whole region is now back in flames. And it's just such a tragedy because it didn't have to happen this way.
All right, so interesting, you know, the Biden administration now being tested, as you see, on multiple fronts, internationally, also domestically. Many are asking, you know, who's running the show? I want you to listen to this from former National Intelligence Acting Director Rick Grenell. He says it's Susan Rice. Watch.
President Biden is too weak to stop the progressive lefts from taking over the domestic and foreign policy. Kamala Harris does not understand what's going on because she's not an expert on foreign policy. And Susan Rice is really happy that Biden is too weak. Kamala is totally distracted with the 50-50 Senate and has to be up at the Senate. She's running the show. We have a shadow president in Susan Rice, and no one is paying attention.